Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Young What Ifer, and today we start part 4 of What If Caulifla was born in Universe 7. Last off, we left with everyone finishing up their training after Cell was. after Frieza was defeated by Goku and Panty, and they headed off to Planet Yardred. And today we start off with everyone greeting each other and hearing a loud boom explosion in the city. So they all go checking it out, which leads to Yamcha getting Yamcha. And obviously, they then go and encounter Dr. Gero or Android 20 and Android 19, where Goku says, "Hey, let's go to this wasteland and fight." Goku then turns Super Saiyan, but he feels a little weird. But even though he feels weird, he still manages to beat Android 19, but immediately collapses to the ground, starts holding his chest, and starts panting. Panty then says, "Oh my gosh, the heart medicine. We forgot to take it. Piccolo, take care of that android. I will take us home and take the medicine." So Piccolo obviously gets ready to fight, but then Vegeta shows up and says, "Step away, slug. This robot is mine." So Vegeta then powers up to Super Saiyan and starts fighting Android 20. It is somewhat even, and understanding that the power of the androids isn't enough, he decides to retreat, obviously, or wants to. But Vegeta is not letting up. He will not let him get away. So eventually, Vegeta powers up a Big Bang attack, which kills Dr. Gero. So then, Piccolo is then summoned to the lookout. He is then told by Kami that they must fuse because there is a new threat, which is in Gingertown, which we know as Cell. So Piccolo reluctantly agrees, which puts him at a power level of 20 million. So Piccolo goes and faces Cell and instantly goes into Kaioken times 15, and he starts whooping Cell. And Cell, obviously thinking fast, decides to use a solar flare. With Piccolo on his tracks and also Cell being very injured, he just decides to lay low. So this gives the Z Fighters a lot of time and the chance to go find the lab of Gero, because obviously Trunks still arrives, says, "Hey, these are not the androids." Sees Dr. Gero, asks Bulma if she knows about him. They find out everything, so they go and discover his lab. And Trunks starts charging up his ki attack, ready to blast the whole thing. But Krillin says, "Wait," because he sees 18 and he kind of gets a little crush. So he convinces Trunks to let his grandfather and mother to, reprogram the androids. In other words, trying to get them to live, and Trunks reluctantly agrees. But he still does decide to blow up the lab because, I don't know. It's Trunks. He's very cautious, and he does not want any chance of these androids to be a thing anymore. So after laying low and drinking a little bit of humans to kind of help him get back to normal, get his recovery up, he actually goes to the lab and he finds nothing. And he is livid. And he hatches a plan to steal Trunks' time machine. So he looks for groups of power levels, and that group of power level is in Capsule Corps, so he decides to go. But Cell, while scavenging around to try and find the time machine, is actually found by Goku and Panty. Since they have recovered by this time, they ask, "Who are you?" Cell says, "This is Goku and Panty, two great additions to my cells." And Goku says, "How do you know me?" Cell says, "Well, you are part of me." Goku, confused, obviously says, "What? What do you mean?"
Well, I am the greatest creation of Dr. Gero. I'm made up of all the cells of the strongest fighters.
Okay. So, and Goku says, "Okay, well, what do you want?"
Well, I want to become perfect, but can you, my satisfy my needs?
So Goku powers up, getting ready to fight, and Cell does the same. And feeling some weird energy, since Cell has all the energies, and also Goku's, the others come outside, and then Piccolo says, "Cell!" Cell and Goku then begin a fight, with Goku powering up to Super Saiyan. Cell gets obliterated easily because Goku is really so much stronger, and this is only, you know, normal Cell. He's not semi-perfect nor perfect. This is just a regular Cell. So yeah, he gets destroyed. This then makes Goku relieved, and he asks Piccolo what happened. So Piccolo explains everything that happened, like about the lab, the androids getting reprogrammed, and then Goku says, "Hey, wow, Piccolo, you're very strong. You must have fused with Kami," which means there's no Dragon Balls. And Piccolo says, "Yes, Goku, you're right. I was thinking to see if you could go to Namek, but we don't really know where Namek is." Goku then says, "Hold on, let me ask King Kai." So he goes to King Kai, does the same thing as in canon, searches for new Namek, locks onto a power level, and returns with Dende. And Gohan, Krillin, Tien, and Panty are all happy to see him because obviously they remember him from Namek. And then Trunks starts seeing that everything is good here, decides to return and starts saying his goodbye. But then Goku says he must get stronger. So he tells Trunks and everyone about the hyperbolic time chamber. So Vegeta, trying to catch up to Goku, goes in with Trunks, and after Vegeta and Trunks, it's Goku, which will go in with Gohan and Panty. And since they all decide to go in, they all bring like extra food, so like they could go for the whole year. But obviously, as we know, they're not gonna go for the whole year. Goku's gonna make them get out a little bit sooner, but just like in canon. But yeah, Vegeta and Trunks come out with grade 2 and 3 of Super Saiyan. So then Goku goes in with Panty and Gohan, and Goku comes out with grade 4 Super Saiyan. And Gohan, since I think he actually, it comes out with being able to tap into Super Saiyan 2, but he actually can't access it on will. The reason for this is he has Panty there to train him, so that's 2 Super Saiyans. And on top of that, I feel like he was like closer to achieving it, since, like I said, he's trained with them for 3 years, and then he trained with 2 Super Saiyans again in the hyperbolic time chamber. So I think he would be able to access Super Saiyan 2, but he won't be able to do it on will yet. And Panty gets grade 4, and just like Gohan, also has Super Saiyan 2, but can't access it on will. So Panty and Gohan, in terms of like Super Saiyan power, they're ahead of Goku right now. And the reasoning for Panty is we know that her potential is very great because Caulifla, we saw how she was able to get Super Saiyan 1 and 2 in like minutes. But I think that that's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know why, but yeah, we can see she has very great potential. So obviously, yeah, she has that power. And seeing this, Vegeta gets angry and says, "Hey boy, let's go." So Vegeta, he then goes train to Trunks again, just like in the original. But at best, he can't match the others. But yeah, he still has great power. And Piccolo also goes in, but this still decides to go in by himself. And Chaozu, Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, they all go in, they train and all that. So Chaozu's at the power level of 8 million. Yamcha is at 30 million. Krillin at 35 million. Vegeta at 38 million. Tien at 45 million. Gohan and Panty at 80 million. So Gohan has caught up to Panty. And Piccolo is at 100 million, and also he can access times 25 Kaioken. So he went from times 15 to times 25. So, and Goku is actually at 120 million, still leading everybody in power, still the strongest. And after training and all that, they all decide to go check in on Bulma and the androids. So, what they do to the androids is they remove the Go Kill Goku programming. Also, they remove the bombs from the androids, so they wouldn't kill Goku, and also so they wouldn't have the bombs implanted in them. And obviously, with Dende there, Dragon Balls are back. They wish back for all the humans to be brought back to Earth, which leaves them with another wish, which I actually really don't know what the wish be. I mean, the wish wouldn't really matter. I don't think it'd be anything significant. Because in the last time it was like removing the bombs from the android, but Bulma would be dealing with that. So Krillin wouldn't wish for that. So I don't know really what would happen with that wish. So whatever the wish is, whoever decides to get it, yeah, that wish happens. And that leaves us with the end of part 4. And yeah, this was a pretty short Android saga. It's just I feel with everyone being stronger in this like timeline, um, except sort of Piccolo. Like Piccolo is weaker, but since he has Kaioken, that lack of fusing with Nail, it actually he makes up with it with the Kaioken. But still, yeah, I think Cell will get just absolutely stomped this time. Because yeah, Piccolo, since he's actually stronger with Kaioken, he does actually beat Cell and like makes him lay low, so he can't get to the lab in time before the others do. Because last time, he got away from Piccolo kind of easily, and he didn't have to lay as low because Piccolo wasn't as strong as Cell was. Like he was at his level, but he wasn't like stronger. So yeah, but pretty much that leaves us with Peace, Trunks returning back to his timeline and everything. And yeah, that's the end of part 4. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like if you did. Turn on post notifications to not miss an upload. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, that's it. That's it for me. Till next time. I'm out. Peace.